Hello, hello, and welcome back to another sermon of Yap. How are we all doing? Yes, I've decided it's bean time. I might switch partway through, we'll see. And yes, he has his little hat on. How are we all doing? Hi, Ren. I see your little Maxwell. I raise you a small bean. How we doing? Also, I hope you don't mind the new music, folks. I decided I'd try it. I found it on the tubes. Bonjour. Oh no, she's become French. God, what happened to you? Are you okay? What sickness has afflicted you? Did you consume a baguette? Or the pan chocolat, perhaps? Horrible deception has led you to this path. I'm trying to summon the gremlin. The German. Oh, why did I read that as gremlin? Fuck. Ah. I promise it wasn't a Freudian slip. I promise. Next to you, gremlin. So, everyone, how's the week been? Has it been fun? Has it been a good one? Have you had a good week? Has it been a very nice week for you? It's been a oddly quick one for me. It's like the powers that be know. I want my holiday sooner. Got bullied on Repo and Gnome Game by Dexter yesterday. Ah. I mean, I would say that's surprising, but that is unsurprising. That is very normal. I'm pretty sure he's done that regardless if you're playing a game, to be fair. That sounds like fairly typical Deca Cheeto moment there. He tormented me for hours. Damn. Damn, being tormented for hours? I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine the fate. Not me. Not Bean. Yeah. I've been doing lots of extra work this week. Be proud of me. I made 2 videos for you this week. That was good. I think I'm okay. I think I've been doing lots of work, like out of day job work, like content work, I guess. Yes, I have made many a thing. I have made another Cobral Confessions video. I'm not sure of the format, I'm gonna be honest. And then I have made a little extra 2 videos this week. Aren't you feeling good today? I'm keeping you all nice and plump. Yes, nice and plump. Because we have another video coming at 4 PM on a Sunday. Yes. You say plump. Yes, very plump. You say we have a little bit of an audio piece for you. I don't know what to call it. Audio drama, I guess, kinda. Audio log? Something like that. It's an extra for the Dark Heresy campaign. So if you like that, and you want to hear me talk a bit like this for about 10 minutes straight, then you can watch that on Sunday to make up for the lack of Dark Heresy that week. we'll be returning the next week with it. Instead, depending on what happens tomorrow, we might be finishing Red Dead then. Maybe. It depends what happens tomorrow. And on Saturday, we're playing something new. Hyrule very kindly gifted it to me. Deads, you're red. Damn. Well, there's a lot of deads going on. A lot of reds, I guess, too. So. Well, we'll see if we can finish it this week. I'd like to, because I want to dabble in something else now. I'm feeling ready to move on. So I want to wrap it up. I feel like having a good time with it, but I definitely... How to put it? The epilogue's okay, but it's definitely not quite as much my liking as the main game. But maybe that's just, I don't know. Maybe just that ending just felt like it was such a like a hitting ending. I was very surprised how long it is, but I'm glad it's picked up. I guess it's like pretty good if you're playing back to back that and then Red Dead or Red Dead Redemption, you know. So with that, but yeah. So, you know, we'll try and get that wrapped up then. We'll see. If we wrap it up Friday, then Sunday, I'll figure something out. Yeah. We'll figure something out Sunday. If not, well, then we'll finish it Sunday. However long that takes. Hopefully we finish it then. If not, we'll have to do more. But I think 2 days is enough. Good old John Marston. He's okay. He's okay. He's no Arthur Morgan. He's no Arthur Morgan. But, you know, he's alright. It's alright, John. It's alright. I get the feeling, I could be wrong. I could be wrong here. I get the distinct feeling that we're going to end up having to hunt down Mark Abel, which is good. Wanted to shoot that fucker for ages. That'll be satisfying. Although I actually don't know the plot of Red Dead Redemption, so I don't know if... I know a little bit. I know the Pinkertons catch up with him. So, see what happens. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, Dutch is in the next game, or in Red Dead Redemption, that is. I don't know why. It feels like the end of 2 was a very good setup for something more with him. But I could be wrong. Might not involve any of the old gang. But I have a feeling it will. Just a little bit. An inkling. Are you debating if you want to tell me? I guess, you know what, we'll find out by the end of the game, I suppose. I mean, I can't imagine we've got long left. I think I'm at the bit now, well, I'm on the mission I finished on, was when him and his wife got given a bunch of like stuff by that family. And then the two of them were going out together. So I don't know how much longer is left, because we're on the second bit now. Like, we've got the farm, got the fam, the place is built up, and we're even getting some stuff together. So I feel like we ain't got much left. But, you know, the game has surprised me sometimes. Also depends how tired I am, because I mean Friday could go rough. Who knows? I know what can happen. It's still raining, for example. It is. Shocker. Still raining. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why the hell wouldn't it? It was so windy here. It was windy here as well. Now it's just wet. Dark and wet. It's going to be wet tomorrow as well, and sticky. Just wet. It's always wet. Not even like in a foam way, and just a damp way. You know. And it's barely rained, but the wind has been crazy last few days. You avoided the worst of it then. Most foul part. Ooh, fucking hell. Well, I avoided the wetness, not the fun. Jesus Christ. Some saintliness. Say, Kerbal, the chat doth reflect the streamer sometimes. Apparently. So they say. So they damn well say. After me. Oh god. Fucking hell, I'm gonna get hurt. Don't fool me. I'm no gooner. Ignore my Twitter. Ignore my Twitter entirely. I'm no gooner. Cannot prove it. Prove it right now. You cannot. Cannot prove it. No. No. I'm a saintly figure. Look at my holy bean body. Behold my holy bean body. My majestic body. I'll whip out your Twitter replies. What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean. I'm a saintly figure. I'm a holy bean. Secondly, zoom it. Behold my body. It's a holy body. Holy bean. Divine creature. You know, and I know. They know. You know that we know. You know nothing. Jon Snow. My plump body could never do such things. Look at my fingers. Look at my little paws. They could never do any such things. These little mints. That's silly. Just for that. What do you mean just for that? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? I can blink with this one. I can blink with... Ah. I can kind of do it. It's just kind of awkward sometimes. Me biting... Why would you do this to me? Why? It's rude. All right. All right. I have not been practicing recently, I will confess. I have not been practicing as much as I should have. Am I in a position to get it all out? But you know, we'll use paint. We'll use paint. We'll use the classic for now. I need to get back into practicing. I suppose I could just tap. Oh, but I've got to plug it in. I'll get the tablet out. I need to get more practice. I have not been practicing as I should have. Been tired. I've honestly just been so tired. I've not been in a learning mood. That's the problem. Right. Let me grab the tablet. 1 second. Who needs it? There. My silly little glove. Funny art glove to smack you with for this. Whip you. It's grievous insult. Now I'm hoping Twitch won't be funny about this because there is the smallest chance they will be. Okay. Sec. Where's my login? Right, we move all my things over. Okay. Give me a second. It's gonna do weird things for a minute. I put the wrong bit. I looked the wrong bit, haven't I? I did. I did put it as the wrong bit. Where's my mouse? Oh no, where actually is my mouse? Um. Oh, there it is. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that go? Holy shit, that's terrified the shit out of me. I actually couldn't find my mouse for a while there. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't see where it was. Holy shit. Okay. Bean me over here. Ibis paint. Right. Hold on. New thing. Right. 1 second. Where is it? There you are. That. There. We have art time. What was it I was even doing? Was it you suckling Leon's teat? Me biting his boob from Resi 9. Okay. You know I haven't done? Male bodies. Okay. Right. Stuff out the way so I can actually like thing. So is this thing at like the right? Who did that? Oh, hello, how you doing, buddy? Ren wants me to draw weird things. She's trying to make me draw her biting Leon's tit. Oh, for God's sake, this damn thing. Hang on. Tablet, your work area is this damn screen. So why does the layout look like that all of a sudden? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that one. There we go. Right. Freaky, freaky of creature. Okay. Um, how am I even going to position this? I'm trying to think how I'm going to frame this. Hang on. Like, how am I positioning you here? Hmm. Do I do it side on or like? Hmm. I'm trying to think if I do it like sideways or facing the camera, like or us. Like, are we behind you? Are we looking from the side? That's the bit I'm trying to figure out in my head. I'm trying to think perspective here. I'm not 100% what I want to do. Where are you sending this? I'm sending it to me directly. I see. Truly deranged. So he's breastfeeding you. Okay, right. Okay. I'm not gonna have him like visible. It's gonna like. You know what? That's not bad for me, considering I've not done anything close. Yeah, you know what? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Chesticles, I suppose. Then we do, um, you there, I guess. It needs work, but Oh, the right shape's down. Are we satisfied, chat? Are we satisfied? I guess I could also do. Can I get my ears? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Happy? Okay. I hope you're happy. That's in my fucking gallery, by the way. I hope you're satisfied with yourself, madam. No, I hope you're satisfied with yourself, honestly. Second. Where is it? General. There you go. Yeah, good. There's no gallery. You a favor. I don't think I drew it too badly, actually. I must say, I don't think I did a bad job on that. Considering I've never drawn a male body before. I don't think that was too bad, was it now? That wasn't bad for a little sketch, eh? Would you agree? Screen back as it was. Please doodle redeem. I'm gonna investigate to draw oil the path. So I need to practice more before that, but yeah, I guess so. It's welcome on in for those who are just joining us, by the way. Ren's being weird and having me draw man boob being suckled on. Yes, I did facilitate this request and draw it. That is besides the point. That is besides the point. I am a victim here. You must now feel sorry for me. Fine. I'll be able to draw myself one day, chat. And it'll be very hot. Will it be hentai? No. Will it be hot? Yes. Yeah, tasteful bit of material. Taste. A lot of measured amounts of goon, yet. Be cultured, you see. Like me, very cultured. Are you stroking the orb? Just rubbing the balls. See, the only way that can be worse is if there's an emote that's like if you flip the GIF, so it's two hands rubbing either side from opposite directions. That'd be even worse. Then it would just look like rubbing testicles. What's that fucking short I remember watching a bit ago? By the age of 30, you must have full suit of armor, pondering orb, big sword, extreme depression. Otherwise, the peasant, local villagers, will not respect you. And of course, here we have Cheeto licking the walls. I will not elaborate further. I'm just going to say that. And you're going to have to make the context for yourself, dear viewer. It is at this moment, I believe, Terrormancer has probably entered the chat because I've said a weird thing. I saw a manga in the store once, it was called Dick Fight Island. Is that the one where they jerk off at each other to fight, or is that a different one? I'm not kidding, that's an anime now. There is an anime, it's an anime, not a hentai, where people will run up on each other and just fucking jerk off at each other, and their nut is dangerous and lethal. Like a shotgun. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting over a cold, by the way. If you watched my video on Tuesday, I saw clips. I don't watch anime. Me? Watching anime? I don't watch anime. What will make you think I watch anime? The fact I'm a VTuber? Yeah. Go ahead and do it. I dare you. Fucking do it. Clip it. You won't. Too cowardly to do it. Too scared. You wouldn't dare press the clip button on me. I'm far too intimidating. Behold my girth. Yes, far too intimidating with my little silly hat. Plump body. Loyal suck, man. I didn't say. I didn't say that quote. That's not the quote. That ain't the quote. Quickly, a small spelling mistake. Chat, clowner. I'm kidding, of course. I'd be a bit of a hypocrite then, wouldn't I? But I am a streamer. Being a hypocrite is part of the job, I'm told. Careful, Corporal. That sounds like you're throwing shade. I am a little. But no one in particular, honestly. Just with everyone. Just throwing it out there. I'm just sort of dumping that. I was about to say something kind of sus. Now I'm just throwing that one out there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's no load dumping here. I'm gonna get on my schnitzel brother on your ass. On my ass? I didn't know it goes that way. Deckers, there's some implications being applied here. Would you like to defend your honor? Also, what you're on about, he'd join in. You do remember this. He would join in. Yes, the role reversal. I love it. Yes. Yes. The role reversal. I mean, wow. I literally drew you sucking Leon Kennedy's tit, madam. How can I be mean? I drew for free you suckling Leon's bare tit. His bare teat. Also, you can't leave. The door is locked. No leaving. No, no, no. There's no leaving here. No, 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 no. No leaving. Ah, yes, we can't threaten someone that freaky with a choke. You can't threaten someone who's into being choked with choking. That's what they're into. Want to play a game? What kind of game you trying to play it? I'm not into shit I'm not into that shit. Don't threaten me with it. Oh, you're into that? Why is that really not? No, I'm into it. I don't think it was. I can't buy it. Well, I can buy it now, but I can't play it right now. Download it. I'm streaming. Steam is a little. The Steam installer is a devious little whore that sucks all my internet off on the weekend. Possibly. Could do the weekend. Although, when in the weekend? Because I won't be free Saturday afternoon. So I've got some tabletop RPG to do. Sunday, though, I'll be free. Free Sunday. It works if you'll be around. I'll be around. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can swish in around or two. How much is Reaper these days? How much is Reaper these days? Hang on. Repo. Oh, it's on offer. Oh shit. It's playing music right at me. Wait, it's still in early access? That's shocking. Okay. Second. And I should now be the proud owner of the game. Wonderful. I now own the game. I will need to download it, but I don't think it's very big. I was like 1.6. Okay. I downloaded it after stream. There we go. Yeah. I don't know how plump I look when I do this. The only thing larger than Bean is Kerbal's titties. I know because I totally forgot to cook my ribs. You had ribs and you didn't cook them? What kind of masochism is this? You just left yourself with ribs. Uncooked ribs. Perfectly cookable ribs. You go cook them ribs. I forgot for like 2 days I had a big batch of ribs. How'd you forget the ribs? They're just there, looking at you saying, Ren, consume. Consume them. They're there wanting to be consumed, especially their sticky ribs. You go cook them. You go get them cooked. Put them sticky ribs in your mouth. Mm. I was consuming something else. What were you consuming? What were you consuming exactly? What consumption were we on about here? Or is Twitch not ready for this information? Is Twitch not ready for this kind of information? Was your secret name for a few days Vornado or something? What the fuck am I saying? Go cook your ribs. Go cook your ribs. Fuck. Oh, jeez. Bit of a sippy. We've only got Pepsi to sip today, chat. Unless we have more booze. Like, yep, this got interesting. Do you not want to cook your ribs? Oh, let me finger it. There we go. So why'd you like the nickname of Vornado all of a sudden? I just said Vornado, in case anyone misheard me. I was worried in case it sounded like I was saying Hornado instead. I meant Vornado. Just in case that wasn't obvious. I was not I was not calling you that. Oh my god. I got many nicknames, I'm not even surprised what many new ones. There goes chat. Your new name for Ren is Vornado, apparently. You should tell everyone you know. Especially Decker. Decker would be very interested to know this one. You say his name 999 times, he might arrive. If you get that reference, good job. Good job. Did I resist the urge to refer to you as a, and I quote, good boy? Or good girl? Perhaps. But I've done it now, so good luck. Does it hit the same when I'm small? And you should tell everyone that Kerbal gives the royal suck for the price of 99 cents. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? There is no person alive who has received the royal suck. Thank you very much. Not a soul. 69 cents. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Change of plans, chat. It's Hornado from now on. Still recovering from that cold. It's mostly from my system. I'm gonna have to ask Rascal to confirm. What the fuck? Rascal know nothing. Neon would be very disappointed if they found out. Probably. Ugh. Although you can tell I have a neck. I'm trying to jump at the opportunity. I don't know which one they'd be more interested in. To be sucked or do the sucking, honestly. I'm convinced either. To be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. I presume is a takes all kind of guy. I presume. And gives all, I suppose. Yeah. Bit of both. I how bouncy this model is. If I up the jiggle more, it'll just be insane. Like liquid. The liquid bean. Wait, hang on. I had a silly idea. Bouncing tight. Ain't no way. Not that one. No, I need a thing. Hold on. Aha. Wait. It's not quite good, but go away, little thing. There we go. Aha. Liquid bean. Insert Metal Gear music here. Oh wait, I've got the top. What the fuck am I right now? Liquid bean ocelot. Zork, you still there, buddy? I appear to be cosplaying one of the main villains of MGS2. Oh, this is so stupid. It's so dumb. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Snake. I've put myself into a small furry body. I've now taken over the world with memes, Snake. Pink pad and a cowboy hat on a fluff ball with wings feels like something you see when you're high. Oh, fuck. Don't question it. If you're looking at me right now and you're questioning things, no, you're too lucid. The medication in front of you right now, I want you to look at it and just move it away. You don't need it anymore. For the next like hour, you don't need it. This is a joke, by the way. If you have life-threatening issues, you should take your fucking meds. If they make you hallucinate, also skip. Can't threaten me with aura. I can't puff my cheeks as model, but I can stare at you while being plump. Very plump. But yeah. So today's chat, Cobra loses his fucking mind. There we go. Put that away now. We're getting a bit too silly now. I don't feel intimidated. Fine, I'll find something intimidating. This is my tits on the screen, isn't it? What are you seeing on there? It is basically my tits. That is pretty true. There we go. How about now? Oh, I was drawing a boobs earlier. Ah, yes. You need me? Do you just study them a bit better? Hang on. I just use that size calculator. I forgot my size. Like, I feel like by VTuber standards, mine are not that massive. Like, by the average person, they're probably very respectable. Probably decent size. But for VTubers, all I'm saying is some of you don't have spines anymore. I'm convinced you're part slime or gelatin or something to allow you to contain such massive memories. All I'm saying is some of you out there might be watching this right now. How do you walk? Or do those puppies just like float you? You know, do you just float on them? Or do you pull I forget the manga, but there's that picture of Aphrodite being carried by two immensely buff men. One hand on each tit. Are you carried like that? You must be. There's no way you're not. Should have been me. What, being carried round by two immeasurably buff men? One hand under each ass cheek, one hand under each tit. Holding them aloft. That literal VTuber physics IRL. That does remind me. So, some people have the same proportions as their models, and that is terrifying. Don't get me wrong, I'm interested. But also, terrifying. Leon on one side and Batman on the other. Not Dick Grayson? Hmm? Hmm? Or are we just being thirsty for the older men in this scenario at the moment? Every man I like raw. I was about to say, where's Arthur Morgan going? Fuck's sake. Ay. I should have known better. I should have. Evidently. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. Don't you fucking lie to me. I know you're not joking. Oh, I'm joking. No, you're not. I know you too well. No, you're not. These lies. Sinful to lie to an angel. It is sinful to lie to an angel. I'll have you know. I lost track of how enough we got here. I guess an older fine wine. Oh, that being Leon. I see. Yes, you get your food. Yes, you get your ribs. I need to have a shave chat, I think. I do. 51 nights to still get him pregnant. Hmm. Ren is trying to become the boy impregnator, obviously. To achieve the miracle of boy preggers. We're just gonna leave that one hanging there, I think, folks. That's a fruit we're gonna just leave there, and yeah. It is a nice dress, to be fair. The Ada dress is pretty class. And get your food. Get your damn food. Your ribs won't cook themselves. Before I forget, Jet, I have recently returned to a gacha that I tried for a little bit, and then came back, and then left, and came back. I decided to give Punishing Grey Raven another shot. Having a good time with it, I think. Good look. But yeah, having a good time with this. I've got a nice little team together, I think. Not a meta one. I don't know what the fucking matters. I just know I've leveled up my characters enough that it doesn't matter for a bit. But, currently rocking the combo of Vera, Sia as an alpha, and Rosetta. My current combo. Anyone who doesn't know what game I'm on about, that probably means nothing to you. If you do, understand. And if you search those characters, you will definitely understand. Especially the first two. Listen, all I'm going to say is one of them always has midriff exposed in their skins and their main frame, and the first one, red and dangerous. We like. So, you know. And a bit crazy. We like. So. Not bad, I'd say. Not bad at all. Other than that, I've been playing some WoW. And, been leveling a Warlock. I could do my Death Knight, it's at level 70. But I want to play Warlock. So I'm gonna play Warlock. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna level a Warlock. At some point, I'm gonna level or finish leveling, or level a Shadow Priest. I think they're cool. They're just pretty cool. It's cool. I just think they're pretty neat. You know, I just think they're pretty damn neat. What can I say? But other than that, of course, I'm making videos, as you know. I'm going to try and be reasonably consistent with the videos. Now, the diaries or professions, depending on if I continue the format, won't be weekly because I don't always have something to talk about. I will try to make a couple every month. That is my promise. Let's try and keep it. I'm also going to see how you guys feel about the audios, because if you like them, I may just make a channel for just them. I might do some themed around the background lore that I mentioned occasionally, because I'm a massive fucking nerd. but also because I think it's interesting. And it's my own setting I make audios for. I think that could be quite fun. Doesn't I know VTuber law stuff doesn't get like much attention, but I think an interesting way to do a bit of world building. And who knows, as I get better at art, perhaps I'll even draw stuff and have the audio as like a background piece to it, you know? I think that could be quite fun. Plus, you know what? I like doing a little bit of VA. A little bit, you know, just a nitty bit. I'm not the best voice actor. In fact, I don't really consider myself a voice actor in the slightest. But, you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day. And I have an excuse then to get better. To try different accents and try and, like, keep, like, I guess, distinct accents. You know? It's an idea. It's completely an idea. It may go nowhere, but I just wanted to float the idea to you. In case it sounded interesting. Or if you decided actually it didn't sound interesting in the slightest and sounded terrible. Which if that's the case, then fine. Fine. But at least I have asked, and you can let me know. I think that sounds reasonable to me. Would you agree? That's a little bit I've been working on. And obviously, I'm going to have some time away from the day job. Now, should I have gotten a proper holiday? Yes. Did I? No. But I might do it at some point this year, who knows? It may end up being next year. I do need to give myself an actual holiday where I actually switch off and just relax. That is one thing I need to do at some point, but I want to have things in place for while I'm gone. I think that'll be useful. And also helpful to me because, let's be honest, these spaces just kind of drown you out when you don't do anything for a bit, which kind of sucks. So, just like I said, mentioning a few things off riff. But no, that 2 weeks will be away from the day job. I will still be streaming. I may try and produce a little extra content to get me ahead of the curve. Will I stream on my birthday? I don't know. I might. At the minimum, I will stream the day after, because the day after is a Thursday. And we need to yap. Though, it's a day where I can yap for longer, and maybe do other things as well. So, we'll see. I might also do, a few bits and bobs. And also the Sunday before, will also be longer, potentially. Again, it's a matter of how I feel at the time. Okay? Okay. Anything else? I've yet to make much more progress on the models I was painting last week. But maybe on Saturday, maybe at some point Sunday, we'll see. I might have a bit of time the weekend. If not, maybe some point next week. I'll make sure to make time for it. If nothing else, because I'm trying to hold myself to it. I, at minimum, want to build a 1500 point army. That is my goal. I would like to this year have one Warhammer army. Now, the points will probably change, all kinds of stuff, but you know what? Even if the new edition changes a bunch of stuff, I will be surprised if a squad of guys I'm using as cultists, they're technically Chaos Guardsmen, but they're cultists in my list, Legionnaires, 10-man Raiders, Reef Captain, Terminator Squad, Chaos Knight, and then adding in a Chaos Rhino, Chaos Lord, and a 10-man Chosen Squad. That should, realistically, be a decently sized force, even if the new edition changes a lot. If it ends up not being a decent sized force in the new edition, then good god, it's not worth playing. Because holy shit. If that many dudes ain't around 1500 points still, fuck. 11th edition will be expensive. If you actually want to play the game. Tis the problem of the hobby, unfortunately. It is not cheap. It's not cheap. The only thing more expensive than it is buying a gaming PC, especially at the minute, or a VTuber model. Ask me how I know. Ask me how the fuck I know. But, you know, like all things, you get what you pay for. Though I will say, unlike the latter two, game PCs are expensive at the minute because, you know what? Well, other things as well, but also fucking AI. And tuber models are expensive because they're difficult to make and requires a lot of skill and time. Holy shit. It ain't easy. Games Workshop plastic's expensive because Games Workshop wants your money. Plastic is not that expensive. Like, holy shit. But, you know, I do like their minis. I do like their minis. Even if they bust my damn balls when it comes to fucking doing anything. And at some point I want to buy a defiler. I kind of do want to buy a defiler though. No. Fuck. That's so cool. I want two of them. They have a lot of weapon options, okay? Leave me alone. Don't judge me. Don't judge my need for giant, demonic, walking monsters with covered in guns and claws. I think they're neat. But also, I've been coming up with my own thing. Yeah. I've been building my little lore I've been making into a bit of a document. I've actually slowly been putting together a little skirmish game of my own making. I have some rules ironed out, not many, but I've got some rough stuff. I've mostly been focusing on the lore end of it, to be honest, because I will sit there and I will just come up with shit, and I'll go, I should write that down. So I've been trying to, because I can't keep it all in my head forever. As much as I constantly think about it, because what can I say? I get obsessed. And I'll see something I haven't seen before and go, oh, that gives me ideas. And then lo and behold, it turns into something. I think my original idea had like maybe 4 factions total. How many are we on at the moment? Let me open up my Google Docky. Anyway, there's a VTuber using Google Dockies for something other than drama. I know it's terrifying, isn't it? 1 second, where are we? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 factions. I'm at 7. I'm at fucking 7. I'm insane like that. So, you know. Yeah. It's a good amount of stuff. Am I going to add more? Maybe. Probably not, though. Maybe. See, deep in my mind, I would like to get to the point where I could turn the idea into a larger scale game. Like a 40k kind of thing. That would be cool to me. Because I like the idea of coming up with the armies and the units mostly. Would it be balanced? I would try. I would try. Like, I haven't started getting into the game balancing end of things, but I appreciate that's probably gonna be a hard one. I'm debating how I want to do it. I've never done this kind of thing before, so learning experience. But my mind kind of feels like I need a baseline, right? Even if it's not in official rules for you to see, for me, designing something, I need to go, okay, what is the baseline? What's the middle ground? Or, like, what's just a normal dude? What is the human norm? What is a human norm? What is the statistically normal human being? What is that? If I know what that is, I can then decide how to start everything else, essentially. But I don't know exactly. Yeah, so that's kind of the crux at the moment for me. But I have ideas. From the skirmish side, though, I have a rough idea of how. Like, I kind of want to ape a little bit of Mordheim. That game had, like, a bunch of just jobbers that can slowly get better, depending on the faction. Some of them, like the undead, the zombies, just didn't get much better, but they were just expendable. You got a leader. You've got some elites, and you have an impressive. I think I've called it Behemoth in mine, but basically a big boy. You get a big boy. Obviously, like, you got so many points to play with, and you can only have one big boy. But them and the leader get some extra shit because they're better. They're better. They're built better. But also, I want the big boy to feel like a big boy, you know. I think one of them I had the idea for was the War Demon. Yeah, the War Demon. One of my oldest ideas, actually. How to describe this thing? Just now, cyber psychosis in Cyberpunk, right? It's kind of like you overmod yourself and you kind of go insane. Well, imagine if you were possessed by a demon, so you just wanted to add more stuff to yourself until you lose yourself to violence. Well, that's the War Demon. You might have willingly done this. It also might be an AI has blended itself with you. Point is, you've bulked your body up with all sorts of cybernetics, all sorts of random crap, and potentially you've stolen the meat of other people to convert your limbs to be bigger and thicker so that you can implant weapons into your body and produce ammunition within yourself. To the point where your arm might be a massive cannon, or you might have a mouth that goes from the top of your head down to your stomach that can rip open into guns. That's the War Demon. They're like kind of gorilla as far as like their if you think of the body plan, very gorillan. Big arms, sort of chubby legs. I'm thinking keeping them quadruped. I don't know if we're gonna have extra limbs. Maybe they could have extra limbs. But like it's not a requirement, it's just like the erratic nature of them. Not fully set on how I want to like stat the damn thing. But I'm kind of thinking there's an element of randomness in its shots. Like its mouth gun. And you can get upgrades. You know, some fancier toys. It's just void. Maybe one of its arms can be, I kind of had the idea that, its arms, you could swap one arm to be a gun, but it makes him move slower and be crapper in melee. Or you could have, basically have him stand upright on his little legs. Maybe he has some like extra little spidery mechanical legs to help him stay upright. And basically, he's on 2 legs now, so he's slow as shit. His melee stats are a bit worse. But he's got 2 fucking guns now. And, like big guns as well, like a tank, basically. 'tis the idea. I'd probably make it more of a shooty kind of game, but there is melee. Depending on the factions, how much melee. But yeah, that's a little peek behind the curtain. I might allow you guys to see the document once it's a bit more fleshed out. For free. Because, I mean, I'd like to share with you guys at some point. Also, in case you ever wanted to try it out when it's a bit more fleshed out, has rules and everything. That'd be kind of fun. It'd be good to know. I get bored sometimes, chat, forgive me. I sometimes just do things. There's no rhyme or reason to it, I just sometimes do it. Put this back up. That, I think. There we go. I realized I had the desktop audio way lower because I was doing my recording. I probably should have had it back up again, but yeah. Actually, no, why was it still low? Oh, for my first video. I've basically been recording whilst playing the game. That's the main difference. Don't know if it's a good idea, though. It's a bit more janky to do it that way. Quicker to record, I must admit. Way quicker to record. But it is a bit funny to do it that way. It's like, you're trying to multitask, and obviously you're trying to, like, keep things entertaining. And I can kind of do it, but it's easier when I'm live, I think. When I know people are there, it's easier, because like, I can turn and we can yap and all that stuff. That makes it easier. When it's just me, myself, and I, that's when I'm like, oh. Keep talking, Cobra. Keep talking. Otherwise... yeah. It is a... excuse me. It's a hard one to do. It is. Oh, that reminds me, I did see a thing where apparently you can make Twitch active all the time, so it doesn't do weird things when you're lurking, which should get around Twitch's annoying thing without like breaking rules or anything, because like it's literally just saying to, hey, I'm using it. If Twitch doesn't think you're a bot for some reason. Their system's so dumb. I don't get it. Ugh. Gotta love them. Gotta fucking love them. Yeah, that's a little dip into the mind of me and my fucking insanity. My literal madness as I concoct a game together. Because I can. Just, yeah. Do I ever expect this to go anywhere? Probably not. But I thought it would be a fun idea to try and make something. Who knows, maybe it ends up going the way of like some of these like online only ones where it's just a little picture instead. That could be fun. Don't get me wrong, I would love to get to the point with the minis. Believe me, that would make my day. Will it happen? I hope so. I very much hope so. But obviously, it is a matter of, you know, how things go. And how much I put into it, both physically and monetarily. But still, I would like to make something of it one day. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully you agree. Hopefully. Hopefully I just don't sound like I'm chatting... well, I guess I am chatting nerd shit, what the fuck am I saying, but, you know. My crazy ass is making a setting, because... why not? Just adjust my camera a mid. There we go. I realized I said bean time, and then I looked was using this model most of the time. Ah, fuck it. It's here now. I can use Bean more tomorrow, potentially. Still the hat. I mean, I can use him whenever I want, really. I'm saying, don't know why I'm saying like he's a limited commodity. One day he might be a marketable plushie, though. The Bean plush. One day, chap. One day we'll make the Bean plush. Sorry, I realize I'm yawning so fucking much at the minute. Honestly, the only problem being, well, I suppose major should do it in the evening, so I'm tired. If I could do it earlier, I really would. Sometimes, I really would. God knows I'd love to. Honestly, if I get to the point where I get the stamina and also the ability to, God knows I would love to stream for longer. Holy shit, I would love to be able to pull a 5-hour. That'd be great. But at the same time, you know what? Sometimes I think to myself, but then a 3-hour chunk is way easier for most people to watch through. Like, if my stream is of comparable length to Lord of the Rings, then at least it's something people can sit through. Whereas 5 to 6 hours, you might want to do something. Maybe I'm in the background. Maybe I'm on your second monitor. Maybe I minimize just hearing the dulcet tones of my voice, a lovingly whisper, lapping up your eardrums at my leisure. But maybe I'm on your main screen. Hi. It's unlikely, but maybe I am. Possibly. But you know what? If I'm on your second or third, maybe your fourth monitor, maybe I'm on your mini screen as you're stimming out, having multiple voices in your head because you need that. That's fine too. If you feel seen or called out, good. Good. You have many screens open. You are probably more dehydrated than you realize. You should drink some water. Am I going to take my own advice? No, I'm going to drink Pepsi. Fuck you. I heard Cheetah was spreading lies about me in here. She was. So many lies. She implied she was going to get you on my ass. To quote her exactly. Also, welcome in, Decker. How you doing? She did something terrible, Decker. She did something terrible. She forced me at gunpoint to draw a depiction of her, little Rennie, suckling on Leon S. Kennedy's man boob. Scooby? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the gayest of them all? I joke. Cover your butt. Don't you try dig. Chat, I need assistance. This man is trying to make me bounce in it, Dio. It's unacceptable. So that wasn't a lie? Damn. I don't know. That was no lie. It was the truth. It was the truth. And the truth will set you free, something. I'm gonna touch you to... Excuse me? I do not consent. I do not consent. No. Bad. Bad German. I do not consent. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No touch. No touch. You may look, but no touch. No touching. No, no, no. Thou shalt toucheth my holy body. Picking up. Yeah. I don't know what that even means. What are these words you're speaking to me, sir? I don't speak German. Ow. I don't speak German. Fuck. Couldn't speak there for a second. I cleared my throat. I don't speak Alf Deutsch, sir. I am from Angli. Angle. Speak English. Not German. No, no, no. I only remember the like very basic stuff. Oh, and Scheiße, of course. I know speaking the Dutch. Like I don't speak it. So that one I kinda got. I kinda got that one. Ah. Some people learn like know like multiple languages, and I find it wild. Like two, like 7, some shit. I was gonna say that I thought that didn't quite line up right, but I kind of got it. Man's just deliberately speaking broken German. He's spreading misinformation, chat. What the fuck? In this day and age, misinformation. Can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I'm completely flabbergasted. I can keep him with more fancy words. Well, Plow Urban Dictionary. It's got a lot of good words in there. It's got a lot of good words in there. Oh god, fuck hell. Oh. We would never spread misinformation. I can already imagine the accent. God, I'm feeling immeasurably tired all of a sudden. If you're wondering where Cheeto is, by the way, I believe she's gone to acquire some sticky ribs. By acquire, I mean cook them. For days. No, it's not like that. I'm just tired in general. Did a full day of work. Yeah, did a full day of work. Horrifying, I know. Very horrifying. It horrifies me every day when I have to wake up for it. It truly does. Look, what is that? I wish I didn't know. I wish I could say the same. It's this wonderful thing we do that deceives us into thinking we have purpose in life, and then it gives us an arbitrary amount of money we can use, but never really enough, and especially some places. At least we got unemployed. Oh no. I don't have a picture of a job application form to hand. I can't scare you with it. Not that I've ever had to fill one of those out ever, to be frank. I just did it online. Ugh, I have to do one of those at some point. Fine. I'll deal with them at some point. 6 places got back to me. They all said I was overqualified. You got to aim up a bit, my friend. Ask if they have any higher positions then. If you're overqualified for what you applied for. You got to go, hey, you got anything higher up then? If I'm too good for this, well, what's above it? Hmm? What's up? You gotta... I did, and they said they found someone better. Oh. Wow. What the fuck? Yeah, job hunting be like that, man. It's sucky. It's very, very sucky. The overqualified thing's so dumb as well. It's like, I've never understood it. It's like, the only thing I understand from it, it's literally just, they don't want you because they think you're gonna just disappear after a bit. But it's like, no, I want a job. Honestly, yeah, it's like, overqualified's an excuse they use when they haven't got any good reason. It's just, oh, we think you're going to take this job and then run after a bit. It's like, companies should be far less worried about if employees are going to suddenly change jobs and far more worried about the fact that, you know, they're going to, well, at some point people are just not going to do those jobs. Most people our age realize that most jobs don't need doing by a person. But yeah, just be thankful someone's willing to work. If they're overqualified, okay. Maybe there's, you know, let them work their position anyway. Yeah, it's shitty, man. You will find something then. You will find something. Just because those 6 places turned around and said you're overqualified, don't mean that you can't go somewhere else. And hell, they even might have positions that open up that are around your level. It ain't much of a consolation, Blackerys. Just keep trying. I know I need to. But no, I know the pain. 500. Yeah, I know. It took me 6 months. I'll be very honest with you. It took me 6 months to find a job. That was 6 years ago. And obviously different country. But there'll be something. There will. Oh, okay, there will indeed be something. Oh, Jesus. And I don't want to go back to my job in finances. That shit stopped dry. I get that. 100%. 100%. I will say this though. Keep it open. So you've got an option though. Because that ends up being an avenue that is available to you. I hate to say it, but it might have to be something you pick up temporarily and then find something else while you're there as kind of a, like, you know, so you've got income coming in whilst you find something you're actually gonna have a more of a. I'll be honest, most of the time you're not gonna enjoy the job you work anyway, but I get you, believe me. Oh, bitch. I get you, I get you. Just don't close all as option if you can, because you might find a company that's not as bad as you like that one. Don't get me wrong, I don't think finances are probably that fun of a thing to do. But I'd keep searching though. Keep it as an option though. If all else fails, it's at least an avenue you can use, right? I know it's gonna suck, but just keep it as a last resort, okay? Because you may end up needing it. If nothing else, if you know you can borderline guarantee yourself a position through it, then it's boring as shit. So much housing paperwork. Oh, I get that. Believe me. Half mine is literally analyzing stuff. Microsoft logs in this case. And paperwork, well, not paper as much for me, but a lot of procedures. Crap. So I get you. But like I said, don't worry about it yet, but keep it as a backup plan. Because you might need it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And it doesn't help that like 9% of my coworkers are incompetent. Well, they were then. They might be again. Potentially. Or your next place might be a bit different. That is one thing that won't be guaranteed to be the case. God knows you're going to have some who are utterly terrible. That's any place, but as long as you're doing what you need to do, well then fuck up. You may end up being the one to clean up their fuck ups, but they tend to reward that bit. Maybe my stream will pop off one day and I can stay home and play games. Hopefully, man. I mean, I wish. I hope one day myself that it works out. I mean, you're doing pretty well, I'd say. You're not far off 50 followers now, are you? Yeah, you'll be very soon at the point where I think you'll hit affiliate quite quickly. I think, looking at how things are going. And there's Gina. Returned with ribs. Did you bring enough to share with the chat? Did anyone in the chat hungry for ribs? Red's got a lot of ribs. Yeah, you did. You had a really nice average. You had a really nice average there. So, you know. That's pretty good. You have to let her cook, chat. But then you can storm the place to get ribs. I was trying not to yawn, but it didn't work. Oh, fucking hell. It did not work. What was I going to say? I've lost my thought entirely. But yeah, you do moment that you were making your moment. Good. Suffer with me. Suffer with me. Yawn with me. The night drags on. Right. As we're getting towards time, so tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to be trying to finish Red Dead 2. We may have to finish it on Sunday. Don't manage to finish it tomorrow. We are then on Saturday going to play a new game. What was it called again? What was it called again? Yum, yum, Celeste? Celeste. Yeah. Celeste? I think it's Celeste. Yeah. A new game. So we're going to be trying that. And then we'll see what else we get up to. Oh, and of course, at 4 o'clock on Sunday, a little audio log for Voice in the Dark, my Dark Heresy campaign. Because we're not doing it this week, we're doing it next week. Because this Sunday, it's Mother's Day. And some of my players are taking them over somewhere nice. So, in case you're busy this weekend, chat, I do hope you have a wonderful weekend. And do take your mother somewhere nice. We'll all be thinking about them. I'm kidding. I mean, mother's day, my mum. Nice. Okay. Good point. As you should. Meanwhile, I will be streaming and drinking. Actually, be a Sunday, so probably not much of a drink. It depends on how much is still left in. We're not going to dig into why. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, we're going to do stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to be building some minis when I get a chance. Maybe some other things. We'll see when I have time. We'll see when I have time. But that all being said, chat, I think we'll wrap things up here as I can feel my eyes going. And I need to go lie down. So, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I do hope you've all had a good time. If I don't see you over the weekend, have a wonderful weekend. And do hope you and your family had a wonderful Mother's Day. Thank you. We will... I'm sorry, buddy. It's getting late for me. You know what? Decker. You could decide who we raid. How about that, Decker? To make it up to you. You can decide who we raid. How does that sound? Let's make a choice, Decker. Who are we raiding? Must decide quickly. The Mortal Carpenter. Me. Are you live right now, Mortal Carpenter? We raid. No, you can't ask Cheeto for help. No. No. Unfortunately. Oh, I'll say if you were live, I probably would have. It's Onion. Okay. We will raid Onion then. This is because you're asking. Right. Thank you again, chat. I will see you all in next time. Until then, bye bye.
Okay, maybe I feel good about this. Hello! Welcome in, raiders! Welcome, welcome! You brought friends, let's go! Thank you for the raid, Baranza! Tinky Bun, hi! It is I, the Lord of Tables and Chairs! the, the Mortal Carpenter! Welcome in! Welcome, welcome, guys. Wait. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Oh, hey, we'll have to raid and leave. Yeah, have a good time. No, that is completely fair. Get some rest, get some food, whatever you need. And thank you again for the raid.
Give summary. Give me the summary. Dipped down to 2 for a split moment. There. That's what I was announcing. I was finishing. That's fair. Streamed on 60 days over 75 viewers.
What's up, honkers? Today, me and Azu were going to be reacting to McNally